my channel. It's Pixie again, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Pixie. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever you happen to be doing right now when you're watching this. I hope you're doing it fabulously and safely and taking care of yourself and your loved ones. And tonight I did a lot of cleaning. Like, it's just time. Every now and then I'll just go through my desks and my vanity and my closets and just kind of just redo it. So I figured I would show you my vanity slash computer room slash there's like a quarter closet over here and like craft supplies and a litter box, which we're working on that. That's gonna change soon. And yeah, I figured I'd just give you a little tour because I'm kind of proud of it. I'm very happy with how I reorganized everything, and I'm just gonna say now, ignore the chaos of the computer desk because I actually do use all the stuff on it. It's just overwhelming for me to try to clear it off, and I need a different system for this eventually, but I kind of like the chaos, and I do own too much makeup, which is back there, over there, like there. I hope you like this little tour of this room. You saw my porch tour. Well, this is the first room you come into when you leave that porch. It's our main entrance, so it's kind of awkward to sort of people who've never been here before to just see the chaos, like where I do most of my work. Like, I edit here, I do my makeup in here until I'm recording in the closet and doing my makeup in there. But anyways, now you get to see where the magic happens and the editing and all the things. For the long ass intro that we're gonna keep going. I do need a new monitor. I'm still using the monitor that came with my computer before I upgraded my tower around Christmas, and yeah, I'm still looking for the perfect monitor at a decent price because I'm cheap. And yeah, the monitor that we were going to use is actually a converter TV, but it started going out like the first week that I had this computer, so I just went back to my old monitor, which I think is going out. There's some pixelatedness, and yeah, it's still dusty. I really didn't tackle this side where the computer is. It's an L desk with like a cork board and all the chaos, but we're going to mainly focus on the vanity and the makeup stuff. And I can't show you every single piece of makeup, but I'm going to show you some of my favorites that I reach for. And yeah, there's something in my eye. I dealt with a lot of dust today. And yeah, with the indoor kitties, like Cotton and Buffy's litter box is also in this room. But I digress. I'm working on that. I'm going to get a litter box with a cover, so I apologize if that's in the video because it's kind of like difficult to not show you that when I show you that side with that little like quarter half closet rack thing. Anyways, we'll get right to it. I hope you enjoy this, and if you like videos like this or anything else, rainbows, thrifting, Disney, I have cats, as I said. If you haven't yet, feel free to subscribe, do all the things you're supposed to do when you like somebody on YouTube, and I will talk to you very, very soon. I hope you enjoy this little room tour. It's not much, but it's home. I will talk to you soon. Pixie out. Okay, so first, this is the vanity, and this shelf was actually, until recently, over here, but I had to do something about the litter situation, and hopefully this will work better because they kept kicking litter onto that bottom shelf, so it was just, yeah, annoying. Hi, are you gonna help? So this is the top of the vanity. I left my little peanuts guy out because Mom requested that I leave it out all year round, and I did drop it. It like caught the corner of my sweater one night and it cracked right here, but it still works. But yeah, I broke it. And this has a little volume knob and it lights up. And there's my little rainbow guy from Michael's, which is supposed to be for like a fairy garden, but you know, vanity. And I have a little fox guy, and that's the rainbow teddy bear palette. And hello, I thrifted this mirror. And I got the vintage desk from my mom. She was going to get rid of it. So I was like, that's a perfect vanity. And Cotton is definitely helping me tonight. He's like, you cleaned. And then my mindless self-indulgence vinyl tail with some lipsticks and some makeup pieces. And just random knickknacks and stuff I reach for. And there's Molly, rest in peace. And then on this really cute bird shelf, I keep my eyeliners. Like, these are all colored eyeliners. A fan. just random miscellaneous perfumes and brushes and stuff. And then more perfumes and more brushes. It's a makeup brush container. And this cute little purse. And this is where they kept kicking the litter. You can see it like in the metal part right here. I need to clean that. And then this is like, you know, makeup I don't really reach for, like mostly Halloween makeup. And my little Halo 5 container that has retired makeup I don't really reach for. And the Juicy Couture set because I love Juicy Couture. So I haven't even opened it yet. But I'm waiting for my other one to run out. And then we'll go to these drawers because that's the fun part. Okay, so first in the top drawer, there's mostly tools and like little bits and baubles of things like sometimes I reach for, sometimes they're just not specific things, like false eyelashes, some really mini palettes, like glitter palettes. There's a highlighter I used to love, but it shattered. It's still usable. I was just so sad when that purple broke. And it's just a dollar store eyeshadow or highlighter, but I loved it. And like, look at this tiny little palette. It is the smallest palette I've ever seen. Let's see if I can. It's so tiny. It's so itty bitty. I love it. It's so small. It's so small. When I run out of my white powder, I have another one because I think they stopped making it, so I kind of stocked up. And then, yeah, just random glitters and highlighters and sponges. More glitter. Backup BB creams for when I run out. Also $1 in like one. So I try to keep those stocked up when I see them because, like I said, literally $1. And then this is the makeup bag I take like to travel with to Disney. It just has some essentials like a setting spray, but that's like my grab and go. And then the second drawer is the fun one. These are all palettes. All palettes. All the way to the bag. But I don't spend more than like $20 on a palette, and I have to absolutely love it, so like, you know, I reach for this one a lot. And then there's My Little Pony palettes right here, these two. And then the Violet Voss, and then these were from the Hush app before that went bye-bye. Kat Von D that I only bought because they were on sale because they're great contour palettes. I don't really support her or whatever, so no controversy here. Yeah, I have the Shade and Light, and then get back there. And then I have all of these that I love by a Bad Habit. There's After Charge. I have one Too Faced palette, again, only got it on clearance. These are all cargo palettes, I believe. And the Marvy Corn palette. And this one sticks to everything because I couldn't get the security thing off. Cargo palettes are good for neutrals. There's Marvy Corn. He's pretty. But yeah, there's a whole collection of After Charge, After Glow, After Shock. There's like 6? Yeah, there's 6 of them. Aftershock is awesome. It's neon. I'll show you that one in a minute. They're little, like, 9-shade palettes. But I got off, again, the Hush app. Yeah, just fun palettes. And then the bottom drawer is kind of broken. Miscellaneous bags. A backup Aftershock because I love it so much. And just random highlighters underneath there. And yeah, let's show you this palette. It's so pretty. It is just so gorgeous. I love these shades so much. Sensation, BPM, Light Show, Chaser, Electronica, Drop, Plur, Tingle, and Surge. And I just love it because it has little raver themed names, and they're shimmery and matte, and it's just a gorgeous go-to palette. Plastic. And I have used the other one. I thought this was the one I've been using, and I thought I had the backup down there, but you know. Okay, anyways, awkward. It wouldn't be my video if it wasn't an awkward moment. So that's the Aftershock palette. Like right here in front of the mirror. Hello. I have these little mini highlighters and some quads. Like That's a good rainbow highlighter. Again, from Shop Miss A, one of their mystery bags. And then these are like little glitter things, like actual glitter and loose powders and glitter glue for your face and a concealer stick and the NYX white base if you want your colors to really pop. I really like this perfume from Rue 21, but Ronnie does not like it, but I wear it anyway. And then these diamond looking lipsticks that Cotton just knocked over a couple minutes ago. These are all Manic Panic lipsticks, and I think they stopped making those as well. There's a little unicorn guy holding some rings, and yeah, I have a geode. And I love this highlighter powder from Wet n Wild. This was their Gothographic Mega Glue. I can't remember the name of it. Where is it? So awkward. But yeah, it's really pretty. There it is, Moon Tears. I just love that little skull, and when you open it, the powder thing is shaped like a skull as well. It's really cool. And then we have more lipsticks over here. My unicorn guy, my friend Crystal has a matching one, so we're unicorn buddies. And then a little bunch of ears over here to get my hair out of my face. I hate this side of the room though, because there's no light and there's no plug, so I can't do a lamp, so I really don't do my makeup in front of this mirror often because I just have the overhead light and it's not much, as you can tell in the quality of this video. So on to the last drawer in this vanity, and yeah, we'll move on. Oh no, my little fox guy fell. You stay there. So this is the biggest drawer, and I didn't mean to zoom in. This is the biggest drawer on the vanity, and it's just kind of, it sticks a lot. This is an old desk. It's just nonsense. Like, we have the W7 kits, like this is just their mascara sampler, and then this is like a little gift set with glitter in it, and like a highlighter. I found these at Bell's Outlet for $6.99, and they are really good. I think W7 is UK based. I have a bunch of them. There's a little brow kit for traveling. I love the tins. And then there's an I Want It neutral palette for travel. You can see I've never used it. You see how much I reach for it? I swatched it once right there. But that would be good for travel. I just love these little tins. They're so cute. $3.99. And just like, these are from Hush, I think, or maybe some outlets. They're just kind of generic little kids makeup, but sometimes they're fun. You know, they're not worth anything. There's another W7, which is a nude palette. These are almost like the Naked palette knockoffs. And then there's another Hush. Rest in peace, Hush. It was an awesome app with cheap makeup. More W7s. I think this is knocking off an Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I think that was supposed to be, no, I can't remember the name of it. It was really popular and trendy. And these are just, I got that from my Shop Miss A, my last haul. There's another like Naked palette knockoff by Color Story. And then just like these little highlighters from Shop Miss A, some glitter eyeshadow. There's yet another highlighter palette down there, and just these little quad things from Hard Candy, Walmart, I think, which have all shimmers. I have like 3 of those. And then more generic, I think this is like a Wet n Wild Halloween kit. Just a Halloween eyeshadow kit, but I thought it was cute. My only unique palette, because they came out with a rainbow palette. Of course, I had to try it for you guys, and it is a good palette. I just wouldn't spend that much money on it. My glitter bar, more W7. So this is just a miscellaneous drawer of things like the palettes aren't really specific size, or these tin things, and then little eyeshadow dust things over here. And my Snapchat keeps going off. I'm sorry. I think this Okalon was from Hush as well, and then Natural Finish setting spray, which is full. I don't really use that setting spray, but that's that drawer, and that's it for the vanity. And down here are like hair accessories, and this black box has even more travel makeup bags because I just get them for free, or people give them to me, and can't bring myself to get rid of them. I just basically use one, the zipper breaks, I move on to the next one. That's what I'm talking about. This needs to change. He's already kicked it out, and I just cleaned it today. and those matte things don't work. Moving on. Funny story about the turquoise chair is I stole it from a restaurant. I'm not even kidding. The restaurant was closing and I used to work there when I was 18, and they were just throwing all their chairs away, so I shoved one in the back seat of my Saturn and I drove off with it, and nobody said anything. But they actually had these in their actual dining room. Actually, they did all these block colors. They had like orange, turquoise, and I think black, and they were just putting them in the dumpster. So I guess it wouldn't be stealing, but dumpster diving. And I've had it as my vanity / computer chair for like the past 2004, so a long time. And yeah, nobody really cared. And I mean, you can see these little claw marks. Buffy likes to sit on the back. I don't know how, she's so fat, but that's probably how she studies herself. She digs in. But yeah, I love this chair, and it was free. It's so 50s glam kitchen. I love Lucy. Yeah, I love it. And the rug is from Walmart ages ago, but you can see how freaking flimsy it is. So it usually doesn't last. It usually ends up like that by the end of the night because the cats come running through here. But yeah, it's cute. So it's a pop of color, but I just fix it constantly. I need to like get that rug glue tape stuff, because it's almost like a blanket because it's so old. It's just worn down and thin. Okay, I guess we'll just start from the top. I already did my headpiece accessory collection, so I just put some here because these are hard to hang, so they just kind of wrap around the candle and the lamp. And then I have these little, sorry, it's so dusty right here. I will clean that eventually, but you know, the litter box is in here, so there's dust. But this is my like neon stuff over here, my black light reactive, like costume stuff. I got these little drawers from the dollar store, and they suck because they don't like snap together. But yeah, glow in the dark or UV reactive marker, not markers, like crayons, eye crayons, face crayons. And Crystal got me this. Eat awesome today, and it smells good. And we got some glitter eyeliners and such in here, and regular like powder eyeshadows. And these are just metallic type eyeliners and eye crayons. I love that color. It's like the smoky gray, not quite black. By Wet n Wild, it's called Trident Shimmer. Big edition and fancy. And then we have more loose glitters, and these eyeshadow powders. More glitters. These are like generic Halloween ones, but they still work. That's it for my little dollar store nonsense. And then these are all palettes. I know I have a problem. I really do. I have a serious problem. But they're not all high-end. You know, I get like a really good deal, like this one, $7.99. And it's huge. It's called Botanical by Nicole Miller. I love her stuff. Even though this is pretty neutral for me, it still comes in handy, and it's just a gorgeous big old palette. So I just have, I see them for $8 or something, and I'm like, I'll use that. Like, this is a whole collection from Shop Miss A. You saw Over the Rainbow, but here's Self-Made, and then Violets Are Blue, and then Immersed. So I think I have that whole collection, and those are like $10. More Nicole Miller. I actually take this to Disney when we vacation because it's just an easy palette. Some rainbow palettes that you've seen me use. That Light Up palette by Pure, Out of the Blue. And then down here, I have this bad boy. It's like 144 colors or something. This is really difficult. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, it's huge. 144 colors. And this is like my wet eyeshadow. Like, you have to have like a shot glass and a paintbrush basically to put this on your face, but they're really cool pieces to have. There's a Paris Hilton highlighter kit. There's a Muse palette. This tin is just liquid illuminators. It was like $10, but the tin is cool, and it has these illuminators on it, in it. So if you want like a liquid highlight, these are so badass. There's a little dropper, and then you blend it in like a regular powder highlighter, so they're not as messy. It's hard not to like make them look streaky. And There's like the bronzing ones, but for $10, that's a great deal. See, none of my stuff is like a name brand or that fancy. But I just collect them. There's a glitter palette from, I think, Shop Say or Hush. Yeah, there's just so many. And these 3 boxes are the Wet n Wild gift sets. I have Flight of Fancy, Gothographic, and then the Fire Dragon versus Ice Dragon, but don't let the names fool you. It's obviously Game of Thrones inspired, but I just love the packaging on these. So they come with like their own little limited edition set. You get bronzers and highlighters and quads and like liquid eyeshadows. So these are really fun to play with. I still need to do a look on these, but I don't know if they're available anymore. If anybody wants to see full looks out of these kits. But yeah, Fire and Ice, Fire Dragon, Ice Dragon. And then the first one I got, of course, is the Gothographic, because it's like rainbow holographic gothic, right up my alley. And then if you bought the Flight of Fancy one, the proceeds went to the Audubon Society, which I am definitely okay with. And you can just see how pretty and holographic the box is. So I definitely splurged on those, but I think they're worth having in my collection. Moving on. Okay, so under here, this is the bag I reach for all the time. It has literally everything I use for my face in it on a regular basis. Highlighter palettes, base eyeshadow, color corrector, contour, primer, all the things. That's like my go-to. And these 3 back here are NYX lipsticks. They're just like these full kits. And that's usually where I pull my lipsticks from. So I have 3 different versions of those, and they're usually like holiday collections, so I just save my money and buy them because they're little samples. And yeah, another like only thing I splurge on. And there's a trash can.